For over a millennia, the area of Sudan and southern Sudan has been in conflict over various aspects, such as, for example, religion, ethnicity, land, and government. The main conflict has been between conquerors and non Muslim citizens. This clash halted when the Ottoman governor of Cairo captured and enslaved over 30,000 Sudanese people. Later, the British tried to garrison the land, but failed due to the large amount of land present. However, the Brits did develop the northern region and established the place as the hub of the economy. It became the center of trade and commerce. Because of this, the South fell more and more behind until the contrast between the North and South was huge. Most, if not all, of the people of South Sudan were farmers. The North and South have two very different landscapes. The North is a vast desert land, and the South is a plush rainforest. Originally, Sudan was created based on the geographical features of the land. The Nile flows towards Egypt, uniting the cultures of Sudan along its banks and unites the two different regions. You could say that civil war broke out because of the divide made by the British. The British were drawn to a young country that had no established government but had an abundance of natural resources, especially oil. England has been the primary catalyst for many situations like this. They come in with the intent of invasion, shake things up, and leave after obtaining whatever they seek. This has left many countries in shambles and they end up fighting amongst themselves. The youngest country, South Sudan, is a prime example of this. The civil war that began in the mid-1900s is still going on and they're yet to reach a consensus to establish peace and order in the youngest nation. The textbook teaches us that political geography is a large part of national conflict. Many groups fight over boundaries and who gets the land. In the case of Sudan, these disputes are over the oil-rich regions between the two countries. The Abyei region is a primary location for places that have oil. It is still heavily fought over in present day. Lots of the violence came from rebel groups such as the SPLA, which stands for Sudan People's Liberation Army. Quite the patriotic name if you ask us. These groups took part in terrorism using fear and anxiety along with violence to obtain what they wanted. Many citizens have been killed and the land has been ruined for no reason whatsoever. This has caused a lot of people to migrate out of the country, if this is even an option. The civil war has been a major push factor for the people of Sudan to migrate to other regions relatively close to Sudan's proximity. We can only hope that an end to this conflict is near and that the people of South Sudan will finally have peace. Here lies the fate of South Sudan, in the hands of its people.